Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, really quick video, guys. We're gonna watch this Starship Flight 7 go off. See how that goes. Hell yeah! Hopefully, we get a cash. Check that out, guys. Such a fucking biz.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
Hell yeah! I mean, you only see this once in your lifetime, right? Some people watch when it was like humans were going to the moon. Now we're making history right here, guys. Check that out. Such a beauty.
30 seconds into flight. Telemetry showing 33 out of 33 engines as it's pitching down.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that view, guys.
Booster ship, avionics power, and telemetry nominal.
Everything looks good.
Hearing good call-outs on the ship and booster avionics. You just heard the rumble hitting us about 6 miles away. Watching Starship arc into just endless blue skies right now.
Vehicle supersonic.
More than a minute into flight, the vehicle
Check that.
supersonic.
Wow. Hopefully we get a
Just
cash
passed
on the
through max
booster.
Q. That's the greatest stress the vehicle's going to experience on the way uphill.
Oh, there you can see a little bit of thing
Our teams down here on the ground
trying to
now
flip
looking
off.
at systems on the tower. They just did a manual check through. That's going to inform that manual flight director's decision.
You know what's good is
Next
like
moment coming up though is going to be
as
hot
late that
seat.
they did the launch really late during the day, so
Heck
you'll
of a
see it
window.
on the other side of the world. If it,
What a gorgeous ascent.
Six
oh my
ship
god, it
engines
looks
getting
real.
ready
If the
to
Starship
ignite.
makes it to the
That's going to happen while we're still attached.
either to the drone chip or if they're gonna try to land the, I don't think so, but I know the booster is gonna try to land back. There's no separation yet.
Got a little under 30 seconds away from that. We are hearing good call outs on the tower preparedness from the manual
That just
checks.
looks fucking
Reminder, though,
badass.
we've still got automated checkouts on the booster and the ship itself.
Imagine.
As of right now, our manual checks and our manual
So we're at
commissioning is
56 kilometers
looking
off
go for a
the
catch.
ground.
That is incredible news.
There you go. So they cut it off. Separation
Just wanted to
coming
call
in.
out for booster
Right,
engine
Nico.
cutoff.
Engine startup.
Most engines cut off down to those
Stage
middle
separation.
three.
Shit. Look at that thing.
Booster front startup.
Fuck. Now that thing is on his way back. Looks like there's one engine that didn't light up.
All right, hot stage
after chamber
confirmed.
pressure
We've
is
got a
nominal.
booster hopefully on our way back to us, and a ship now making its ascent burn into space. How's it going in Onboard,
Nice.
Jesse?
It's great over here. You can hear the crowd screaming for every milestone. The booster is now making its way back down to Earth. Looks like we have 12 of those 13 engines ignited.
Yep.
We're using the engines that actually gimbal.
We
So
are go for booster return.
an excellent call out.
Damn, they're gonna fucking make it again.
Ah,
Oh, this is gonna be fucking
There's a lot
badass.
of criteria that needed to line up to ensure that we could have a
Boost
safe
burn shutdown.
booster catch, and it sounds like we got the go for that.
Oh my god.
And there you can see on your screen, we have
Oh, that's gonna be wild.
We just jettisoned the hot stage, and there's a great, excellent view there of the hot
Yeah.
stage floating away from these super heavy boosters.
That images are fucking amazing.
Now we've shut down the engines for that boost back burn. That confirms boost back burn is now complete. That was the first of 2 burns required for the vehicle to make its way back down to Earth. And next coming up will be the landing burn. That's going to be
Fuck yeah.
13 of those center engines igniting again. And that
Hopefully
will
they ignite.
then go down from 13 down to 3 engines just right before we touch down for that.
Which is
booster
there would be
catch.
that very 3 in the inner.
A reminder, our stage 1 objectives are to have a controlled ascent stage separation, as well as a controlled boost back burn and hot stage
What a view.
as well. So we're looking good for that so far. Some great views there from the ship of Earth. That looks incredible.
Hell yeah.
Now Starship's
Oh yeah.
ship is still firing its engines right now,
Starship trajectory nominal.
and great call
Everything looks great.
Starship trajectory is nominal. You can follow along the telemetry, the altitude in the bottom left-hand corner for the Super Heavy booster, as well as the bottom right-hand corner for the ship. And these views are just amazing.
They're amazing. No starring right now. No glitching. Nothing looks amazing. Looks
Again,
really
the
good.
booster is currently making its way back to the tower.
Hell yeah.
So we're looking forward to a booster catch with the chopsticks.
Oh
In
yeah.
the meantime, you can see those grid fins there, helping to control the vehicle and guide it back to its landing site.
Booster FTS is saved.
Now with that, we're going to hand it back. How's it going over there, Dan and Kate? How are you doing, Kate? Seeing that in person?
Oh, that thing coming
Um,
quick and fast.
Dan had to take that entire segment because I couldn't talk. That was
There,
incredible.
There you
there
go.
it is.
We can see the booster coming back in now
Fuck
through
yeah.
the plume. At least it looks that way to us. It's incredible that it basically returns. It
Damn,
looks
that thing's-
speeding, just like
Ship
this
rupture chamber pressure is
silver
nominal.
flare.
Check that shit
coming
out.
Back to the once again, we are standing by for.
Oh god, I hope it makes it again.
attempting
It
to
already
catch
got
booster
caught
at the
once.
tower. This would be the second tower catch.
Booster landing
Landing
start.
burn.
Oh
Seeing
fuck.
13 engines.
All 13 light up this time.
Booster now hovering as it
Oh
approaches
my
the
god, look
tower.
at that thing.
Booster coming in.
Oh god.
Boom, Kate.
Down to 3 engines.
Whoa. This is the second time.
Booster landing workshop out.
Hell yeah. Good job, guys. Good job. Awesome job. There you go. No fire, nothing. This is such a better landing
You
than
heard
last
here,
time.
Vexilla has
Yeah.
caught the booster.
Yep.
Once again, for the second time, a successful catch by the launch tower. This is the same tower, the launch pad, where that booster took off from just 7.5 minutes ago.
Wow, look how precise
Great
that
view
catch is.
from the
Bullseye.
chopstick arms, looking at those hypersonic grid fins that steer the booster for that precision landing.
Nice.
It
And I
almost
mean,
looks
you
like it's
can-
flapping its
Yeah,
wings.
you can see just how small that catch fitting is too on something that's just so massive.
Great.
That was absolutely insane.
I'm glad I was able to catch
Meanwhile-
that thing.
We're not done, but
We're
wait,
not
there's
done
more.
yet.
One more.
Wow, that is just absolutely stunning.
That's crazy.
And this, of
Yeah.
course, a gorgeous view there from the tower looking down at the top of the booster.
That is fucking crazy. No fire, nothing. That thing is
We
like
are
intact.
tracking.
Now we're standing by for views from the ship, but who can take their eyes off of that incredible sight? That is once again the second catch of a booster back
Yep.
at the launch tower. It was incredible to see it come back down, just this silver flare in the sky.
That's just
And
crazy.
we can still see the launch plume behind us, and wow, that we definitely. I can't speak for you, Dan, but that was very moving.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and right now you can see some of the telemetry on those ship engines has gone out, and we're waiting for an update on what our ship status is. We were approaching that ship engine cutoff time, so
Oh,
just
no.
waiting to hear. So
I forgot about
obviously
that.
we've got booster back, booster on the launch tower in the chopstick arms, but we are waiting to get an update now on the ship. As we were expecting ship engine cutoff about 40 seconds ago. We saw some of those engines start to go out prior to that point.
Hmm.
And so right now we are just standing by to try and get the latest
That's
word
so
on where
good
we are
news
with ship.
on the
So stick
chip.
with us for just a couple of minutes as we wait to hear some updates.
Now, if you just recently joined us, you might want to hit rewind and go back about 9-10 minutes ago to when Starship lifted off from the launch tower that you see there. We had a gorgeous ascent followed by a stage separation where the ship separated from the super heavy booster. The booster performed a flip maneuver and returned back to the Gulf Coast here. There you can see it on your screen. Obviously a successful catch back at the launch tower, which is something that we were all hoping to see and really
Hope
couldn't
we
ask
didn't
for
just
a
lose
more
the
beautiful
ship.
background with those blue skies and blue water there. As Dan said, we are standing by for an update on the ship that had ignited its engines and started making its way up to space. So standing by for more info on that. But wow, what an experience to see that take off.
At least,
and for that
at
booster to
least
come
that
back,
the
and
first
see there up
objective.
close on your screen to the place that it
Lift
launched
take
from. Once again, there were thousands of
from lift off
catch
to
commit
catching
criteria,
it.
which
It's
is
just
basically
amazing.
just all the things that we have to assess and evaluate and basically make sure that they are
That's crazy because
make
like
sure that everything is clear and
how
acceptable
how
to both
all
the vehicle
13
side,
and 12
as well
12
as the
engines
power
light
side
up
in
and then
order
they
to enable that catch. So
shut them all
obviously
off and then
from
eventually they
the last
relight
few
them again
flights
and
that
all
we have done
13 were were
the
on.
flight
That's
6 we
crazy. Yes.
attempted but had to divert into the ocean, and then on flight 5 we did have
Man,
the
I can't
first
believe we
fully
lost the
successful
ship.
catch
Probably.
of the booster. We used the
Hopefully not,
learnings
but
of
it
those
just
two
seems
flights
so.
to hone in that catch commit criteria, and we saw success today, which is pretty awesome.
And just a quick status check. So we currently do not have comms with the ship. So trying to figure out exactly when that happened and exactly what happened. So obviously the flight controllers right now going through their data, looking to make sure it's not anything instrumentation on the ship, but actually try and get us a status. So again, we're gonna keep listening in on this. We'll give you an update as soon as we have a little bit more. So for now, stage 1 back in the tower, waiting to find out a little bit more about stage 2.
Hmm. Oh, that was pretty good though. Sometimes I like to go through X. They post very quick, and Elon Musk writes everything really quick. Something happening.
So
Okay.
if you are just tuning in, we caught a booster, but we are still waiting to find out a little bit more on the ship. So it had successfully separated. We did that hot staging maneuver. We did see all 6 of ship's engines on the way uphill during its ascent. But as we were getting to the end of that ascent burn, we saw engines dropping out on telemetry, and we have since lost contact with the ship. So again, we're still listening in on the loops, trying to figure out how much we can get right now. But again, stick with us. We'll bring you updates as soon as we hear them. Really exciting. We were able to catch the booster today. Obviously, we want to
Yep.
get the ship all the way over to the Indian Ocean. May not be able to do that at this point, but we'll give you some updates as soon as we hear a little bit more about the ship.
For those that didn't catch earlier, this was a new version of the ship. This was its debut flight So a lot of learnings here for sure as we continue to tune in and listen in with the teams and try to gather more information to understand where we stand with the ship. But as Dan mentioned before, teams are trying to make sure that it's not an instrumentation error. We want to find out if it's, did we just lose communication or did something else happen with the ship? So teams are actively working, trying to figure out what we can find out, and we're continuing to listen in and find out more information to share as we can. But as we said before, and you can see it there on your screen, what a beautiful, beautiful sight to see another booster back at the launch tower. That was successfully caught just minutes ago after sending the ship off into space, and having seen it for the first time with my own eyeballs in person.
Yeah, because this
it
is the
was
first
pretty
year
awesome.
where
And,
the very first launch of the
thunder-like
year.
sonic boom was really fun to experience.
Yeah. So we are getting a little bit more. So we did lose all communications with the ship. So I mean that is essentially telling us that we had an anomaly with that upper stage. So we were just coming up to the end of that ascent burn for the ship when we stopped when we started to lose a couple of the engines. We saw those dropping out, and then we did lose telemetry from the ship. So that means we didn't have contact with it. So at this point, we are assuming that the ship has been lost. So this was a brand new vehicle, essentially. This was kind of an upgrade version. So with that, there's a lot of things you're upgrading, but there's a lot of things you're going to learn as all of those systems are now interacting with each other for the first time. But at this point, we did lose the upper stage of the ship. So again, we're gonna listen in and try and figure out a little bit more about what happened.
Man, it's
Obviously,
frustrating, but
we'll
it is
do
what it
a
is.
full breakdown once we get smarter ourselves
Yeah.
in the coming hours and days as well.
For sure. Now, for those that have recently tuned in, we're now a little over T plus 16 and a half minutes after liftoff. We do believe that we have lost the ship during its ascent phase. It's successfully separated from the Super Heavy booster, but during that ascent phase, a couple of the engines dropped out, and then shortly thereafter, we lost communication with the vehicle. So we are assuming that we have lost the ship, but we are standing by to confirm that, and once we can, we will. But this was a new version of the ship, of Starship, and it was intentionally designed and flown in order to basically test the envelope, as we have done with every one of these test flights, the keyword there being test, and really trying to understand the boundaries and the maximums for the ability of this vehicle to fly and understand where those boundaries are. So we always knew that excitement is guaranteed today, success not guaranteed. And so yeah, we are standing by to see if we can learn more about the status of the ship.
Imagine lose one of those things like clear up there. That debris is gonna fall somewhere. But I'm sure the next fly for flight 8 is gonna take a little bit longer than what this one took. Man, I was so happy looking at the big Godzilla arms catching the booster that I didn't even pay attention on the other side. And but I'm really curious of what really happens. What really happened on that one? I don't see it over here. Ilmo hasn't said anything. Nothing new? No. Yeah, we lost the upper stage. Man, that sucks.
Thanks everyone for continuing to stick around as we were checking in on the status of the ship. At this point in time, we can confirm that we did lose the ship.
Okay.
However, Starship, the total vehicle, did have an on-time liftoff at 4:37 p.m. Central Time from the launch pad just behind us at Starbase Texas. Gorgeous ascent and successful stage separation. The booster pushed the ship off, and the ship disconnected during that stage separation. The booster came back for a successful, the second ever booster catch at the launch tower, which was pretty incredible to see.
Yeah, it was great to see the booster come down, but we are obviously bummed out about ship. It looked like we lost contact with it a little under 8.5 minutes into flight. That's roughly when you start to get to that main engine cutoff. We obviously need to go through all the data. It's going to take some time. In the next hours, days, we're going to figure out exactly what happened, come back, fly the next one, get even farther. Reminder, it's a test. It's a flight test. It's an experimental vehicle. So we'll figure out what ended our day today and make sure it doesn't end our day tomorrow. So as we do that, we're going to continue to provide you updates on our X account on SpaceX.com. So just continue to tune in there. As we learn what happened, we'll be ready to share it.
Exactly. So for now, we are going to wrap up our webcast. We'd like to thank the folks in the county for supporting the launch, as well as the agencies that enable us to launch, and of course to our viewers for tuning in.
And thank you, Kate, for coming down, doing this with me. It was great to have you here.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us. We'll see you guys at the next Starship flight test.
Oh wow. All right, guys. So I hope you guys enjoying the that not very long video, like those 27 minutes, 27 minutes of, it was pretty exciting to see booster 7 actually lifting off from Texas all the way and making it back safe. And actually it was pretty nice getting to see that it got caught the second time. That just tell you how much SpaceX is doing. And obviously we lost the upper stage, like the guy said, like in 8 minutes into the flight. So well, they just have to collect all the data they have, and they'll let us know. And if you guys are interested on that, just follow SpaceX on X, and usually YouTube. They also have it there, and a lot of people like to watch that and stay informed of what's going on and all the things great that they're doing. And with that, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it for today, and we'll see you in the next video, which I'm gonna be playing right now. Either Call of Duty Black Ops 6, or I'm probably gonna jump into Diablo 4 actually. There's no Diablo 6. With that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.